Hello, everyone. My name is Emily, and today I'm going to be talking about the novelty effect. So, what is the novelty effect? It is when individuals act differently because there are new or different aspects introduced to their studying method. So, I'm going to explain the novelty method and some ways that it can go wrong with the help of our friend John. So, John here is a college student, and just like us, he has finals coming up very soon. One day before his microbiome final, John realizes that he's very far behind in his studies and is desperately trying to use any study method that might help him learn the information a little bit better. He overhears one of his friends mention the novelty method and hopes that it might help him be a more effective studier. So, a day before his final, he begins studying at school in the library. At the library, he's able to effectively work for about an hour before he starts to lose focus and wants a change of pace. Because this is his first time using the method, he has never looked at other study areas and spends the next 30 minutes looking through Yelp for nice coffee shops nearby. After finding one, he takes another 15 minutes to drive from school all the way to the coffee shop. With this new ambiance and light noise, he is able to study for another 2 hours before the coffee shop closes for the day. Not realizing that the coffee shop closed early and also not having an alternative place to study late at night, John opts to take a 30-minute drive back home to his frat house. Unfortunately for him, his housemates are throwing a party that night, and while it's a new scene for him to study, John easily gets distracted by the noise and additional people and is unable to concentrate for the rest of the night. The next day, John returns to school and takes his microbiome exam and does not score well. He blames the novelty effect for his poor performance and is dejected and not wanting to study using this method any further. So, what can John do better next time? For one, he can start earlier. John can give himself enough time to test out new study methods to see if it's a good fit for him. One day before his exam might not be ample time for him to adjust and see what is the most beneficial way for him to study. Additionally, he should calculate for travel time and ensure that the blocked out time he uses for studying includes any travel time. As we saw, he spent 30 minutes looking for a coffee shop and another 15 driving to said coffee shop, and then another 30 minutes driving back home, all which are pockets of time in which he could use to cut down on the work that he needs to work on later at night. Third, he needs to look at deep concentration. He needs to ensure that the study blocks, wherever they take place, are long enough for him to enter the deep concentration level, which happen approximately 10 minutes after uninterrupted, undistracted studying. Finally, he needs to choose the proper location for him to study. The quiet environment and light coffee shop noise might help induce a studying environment, whereas the loud frat house at night might make it a little more distracting and have external factors that might limit him from studying. Thank you all for listening.